off. So
4 out of 20.
4 out of 10. So you have to pay for it. So we don't want to pay at this moment for education. Education should not be paid. You know, hello. I'm saying a lot of things in my lecture also. Here I'm going to go download it already, but you're going to download yourself bloodshed development, whatever, C++. The language we're going to use is called C++. I didn't go there. What happened? Okay, I went someplace else, right? So we go back again. We go to the dev C++. One of the things that yes, so you go there and you go here. Do you see that on the screen? So you know that? So you need to download it. Like anything else, you download music, you download the compiler. Are you listening? That was one of the questions. You get already 10 points. Hello? You know that you got already 10 points for your quiz? How would you download, how would you write the program? How would you download?
So
yes, so done. Yeah, you see this? Very good. What do you say? A snapshot. You take a snapshot of it. All you need, you don't need to have so much evidence, hello, just enough to show that you know it. So you take a snapshot, I'm there. Everybody see that? So you're not knowing anymore how to program. You know the first step. I need a compiler, and here I am to do it. You're writing. Really, you are writing. Basically, the first step is to write. Write what? So writing program means to write. So here is the environment. Like anything else, you have find, edit, search, view, project, execute tools. You don't need all of these. You only need file, and you need project. Or I'm sorry, you don't need project even. You need the file, and you need execute.
6 out of 20.
6 out of 20.
Yeah.
So here we are. So we're going to go like anything else. What we're going to do? Helen? Open and which one? New. Because you will start new, right? The next question was that how would you create a program? You just go there. Are you listening? You don't have to listen. Just hear me. Okay? Here we are. You see, this is the environment. They call it IDE, but you don't have to know it if you don't want to. IDE, interactive editor, development editor, or environment. Okay? So here I am to make a program. Are you listening to me? Yes. I can do anything. Listening. You know, I can put a game, make a game here. I can make a payroll here. I can make an Excel here. I can make an animation here. Whatever you want. Okay? I can do it here. By end of the day, you will see the 20 that I finish your assignment. I make a payroll program. And people who done it fast, so quick, games, they can do it in matter of minutes or matter of days. They don't have to, but beginning is difficult. When you learn one thing, then to transfer it is easy. So let's move on. Look, what I want to say. I want to say payroll. Like, you know, I will go capital here just for you to see it. Payroll. I think on edit I can make it bigger, but I don't know now. I forgot to make it bigger on the screen, but I can use zoom out in case if you have to control. Somebody taught me the other day that you could do this one. No, it's not going to increase it anyway. But anyway, I will read it for you. The first line, I'm going to say Ebrahimi Payroll Company, right? Dr. Ebrahimi or Ebrahimi? Ebrahimi, can you see that? Ebrahimi, just don't do that. If you just pay attention.
Do you want to do different lines? Like
yeah, I want to. The problem is that is not. I was trying to see if
8 out of 20.
View it better. Thank you. And toolbars. But I can find it later on to make it under the tool. Okay. Configure editors. I want to make it bigger. See, this is not should be count as my time. Font. Okay, where are we?
Size 10.
Okay, make it bigger. So, oops, 10. All right, here. Font, editor. Okay, make it bigger so this way you can see. Is that 18 is good or you want more?
More.
20? Let's see. Okay, I put Ebrahimi. I go back. You see, I'm making my own company. So, you want to say Bank of America.
I don't think you could do it.
Oh, they don't like me. Hello? Why? What happened is this compiler, no, we could do it. This compiler has some feature to help you, but you can turn it off but sometimes annoying. Those features is called, in other words, is program already. Anything is program. Just remember, anything that software does called is a program. Ebrahimi what? You're going to say your name. Ebrahimi payroll system. Or you can say Google. Or you can say Bank of America. You can say anything you want. Or Westbury, Blackboard, anything that you want. Okay, so this is what you want to say. I'm going to write a program to introduce my name, the title of the company. Okay, that's it. But now you have to convert it to what? Machine, computer. This is a compiler. Remember, translated. Keep come back right away so you know. So you wrote the program. Now, how would you convert it? So in order to convert it, you have to execute it, compile it first. Compile means convert it. And the next thing is to execute it, means act on it. Now you become a bank. Let people to withdraw money. That's called run or execute. Okay, so let me compile it. I compile it, they say give a name. Okay, I give a name, Ebrahimi payroll, or just call it yes, or make it lowercase. I like lowercase better because remember we said that payroll, or call it Ebrahimi. It's fine because it's your software. You should call it your name, Ebrahimi.cpp. Okay, CPP means what? CPP means what? Anybody? Is a language called C. There is a language, like your language. You speak Spanish, you speak Urdu. So there is a language called C, C++ on top. So now you see that what happened here? You don't see it, but there's
Professor, 11 out of 20.
Huh?
11 out of 20.
Better than that already. Okay, could you take off the time that we made? We're doing the font.
How much time was that?
I think it was maybe 5 minutes. I don't know.
So
Anyway, so here we are. Okay, in 20 minutes I will stop anyway after that. I'm hoping to finish it, so let me not tell you a story. So here is the title, I compile it, and now we get a red signal. So red signal there means something is wrong. I know because you don't know. I said, look, when you want to say something in programming and something is fixed, we call them literal, put it in quotation. You understand? Because it's not words that mean to the computer. It's just literal. You can say anything you want in quotations. Here I am. You see, as soon as I made it quotation, it likes it. It changed the redness. Okay? Then, also I want to go ahead, Junior, whenever you see right now, we just put something in quotation, yes. It takes it. So machine or programming C++ likes it for conversion. And then I put two quotation, and I put semicolon, Maryland, semicolon, end of every statement we make in programming, like C++, is semicolon. It's not period. There is a woman, her name is Grace Hopper, she liked period, and I like period, okay? But they use semicolon instead of period, okay? Here, I'm going to go again to compile it, right? To see if they let me go, oops, I went to on it, I get excited. I go compile, see what happened, it's still red, okay? What happened is that you can't just start programming, unfortunately. I fight it, and I don't like it as an educator. You have to say something before, something after. What are those things that you have to say and before and after? That make people to not learn programming and make to just, not like it. And it's a bad start. So anyway, I'm going to go and put something. So you're going to start this word, main. So you're going to have a start main, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. So you can't just start, say, Bank of New York. You can't just say that. So you say main, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, and open brace. Brace means begin.
Professor, 2 out of 15.
2 out of 15. 2 out of 15. Yes. Right. So you see the brace, open brace and closing brace. Braces mean begin and end. Okay, why didn't you use begin and end? Because they like it that way. All right, you understand? Yeah. Hello, Edmund? We're doing programming. If you've never seen somebody say, don't say on your life experience you haven't seen programming, you haven't done programming. You have seen one, and I want you to do it soon. Okay? So you've done it. This week of the programming, they're going to call you literate programmer. So you're literate. Okay, so let's see what happened. We're getting close. The first start is tougher. We're getting close for compiler to accept us. Actually, on the bottom, it says zeros. Do you see that? They talk to you. Here they say zeros, arrows, arrows, zeros, warning, zeros. They accept what I did. So they pass the compiler. But the next thing is not just passing the compiler. Do you get the output? So we want to execute it. Now that you passed the compiler, I want to execute it. When I execute it, I'm supposed to get output. Andres, what output should I get? What output should I get? You don't pay attention. Okay. Why are you confused? Just pay attention. Don't do anything like you're watching baseball right now. Don't start picking the ball from the ground. Pay attention to the baseball right now. Why you are confused right now? Okay. So pay attention. I just don't want you to do anything. And then I give you time. You have 2 weeks to do that, 3 weeks to do that, whatever weeks you have to do. You know? So here you are, we're done. Let's see. We got the zeros. You see 0 error, 0 warning. When you say there is no error in the programming, that's how it is. But the next action is that, is this right? What should I get? You should get Ebrahimi payroll system. You should get Google on the screen. If you don't get Google on the screen, then something is wrong. So let me see if I can get Ebrahimi. Here you go. Run it. Actually, now you're getting 30 points.
Wait, so just this is
all right. Yes, this is the output. You see this output? That's when you sell your program, when you sell your game. How you sell your game? You're sending that code. You're sending the name of it. Ebrahimi.cpp. No, you don't send your code. You send your .exe. Do you see Ebrahimi.exe? Hello?
Yes.
Can you see, Carl? Pay attention. Turn on that screen. Please don't. Be nice to yourself today. Because people, they don't have, did you see that I wrote a program? All I did, I wrote a program called Ebrahimi.cpp. And then when I compiled it, it gave me Ebrahimi.exe. So, wow, I didn't know that. Executable file. So you know how to make execute. You know that if I send it to email to you right now with the Google shake. Why they shake? Because they think that this is a virus. You know, if I send it to anything, they don't. I couldn't even do this 2 semesters ago because the school would not let me do that. They said security threat, security threat. I said, look, I'm sorry. I have to educate my student. We need this. So finally, one of my students who worked there, Kevin Chance, he works there. And he did it. Okay, he made it. But we couldn't exe because now exe, you know, Word.exe. Microsoft is not going to give you the Word.cpp or Word.others. They're going to give you .exe. Exe is nothing. You're not going to see it. But you can, action is there. So we did it. Okay, but what you should have done, you should have get Ebrahimi payroll system. We didn't get it. Why? Because still they want you to do a little more. 2 more lines. When I do 2 more lines, or 3,
6 out of 15.
2 more lines, thank you, then it's done. Okay, just pay attention here, James. Just pay attention and then we're done. Actually, I already answered 4 of the question, maybe more. So now I'm going to go another line.
But how did you know how we answer the questions, right?
Because I know it myself. I will go over with you. I know it. So here another line that I'm going to add that you're going to be bothered with. I am bothered with these things also. I memorize it and I know it because I've been doing this for so many years. Okay? So this line you need is called include. You need to include. Why are they doing this? Because you see, Marilyn, you do this. I want you to really write something next year as an editor to New York Times, to Newsday. What means to do coding? You know, I want you to do higher, not only the catalyst here. You know, just write down. Don't be afraid of it. You know, what that means to people. People, they don't know how simple it is to start. Yes, please.
That's IO stream.
It's an IO stream. Did I spell it wrong?
If stream you showed.
Include IO stream. That's the line you need to do. I'm not going to explain it to you. If I explain it to you, I have to give an example of you are a bird and you should not have wings because you don't fly. You don't intend to fly. Okay? The next line that I'm going to use is this using, thank you, Joseph. Joseph is a guest here from the net class.
Professor, halfway.
What happened?
7.5 minutes. Halfway, like.
You're halfway. Yes, I'm very fast. So you almost move. So you can see that I have these 2 lines. And every time you type something, compile it. Why? Because you want to make sure the computer understands it. Okay? Anytime you do it, you're going to get error. Error is good in this field. It's like medicine. You cannot study medical science unless you're getting past with errors. So errors is good. Good. So now I'm going to show you that, look. Now I'm going to go and finish. Look, it's going to be output. All right, one of the questions is that, look, one of the questions is, young lady, turn off the screen if it's possible for now. One of the questions, you know, Siri talks to you, right? How does, or you see something on the screen, Gustavo, every time. How does it happen? There is a command. For everything, we have a command from now on. There is a command called see out, speak out. So you have to know those commands. Every time you see something in the screen, because there was a command called in C++, it's called see out. So every time you want to see something on the screen come, you have to use that command. So that's one of the questions. What is the command to display on you for you? Are you listening? So you already know programming. You can ask your cousin, do you know the command in C++ or languages to display? Or this, do you know the command how Siri talks to you? Okay?
9 out of 15.
So that is the command. So it's called see out, and the syntax of it is this. Okay? Now you're going to see it. Look. Now the system is going to talk to you. Siri is going to talk to you. You go there and you compile. We use the see out. One of the questions was under run. Did you see it? Do you see that? It said payroll, Ebrahimi payroll system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I could have said something now nice. I was going to say something bad. Like I said, your computer is going to shut down in 10 minutes. Please say your password now to me. You understand? I could have said that message to you and send it to everybody, 1,000 people in the world. By itself is malicious. You understand? As soon as they open it up, your computer is going to shut down in what? 15 seconds. And please type your password here. Half of the people is going to believe. I'm not going to say more because that's not what I'm going to do. So here is the payroll program. And now the next question is, how would I display this? Because I'm doing payroll, I'm asking them, I can ask them enter their name. I can ask them enter their IDs. I can ask them enter, are you listening now? I can ask them anything I want. Enter your password. I can give them a message that your computer is going to shut down. Right? But it's fake. Because I'm not going to do it. But the fact that it's fake, there was a message called I love you. There was a bot called I love you. It cost $8 billion. You know what happened? It comes to your screen and says, I love you. I hate you. You know, because every time you turn on your computer, you say, I love you. That's it. That's the message. You don't have to make that message. Yes, see out, I love you. All right. See out, enter employee ID. Hurry up. Enter employee ID. Employee ID. Or enter your password. Okay? If I compile this, I'm going to put semicolon there from now on. You already know programming. You already know 5 of the question, 4 of the question already. Believe me, believe me, believe me.
Professor, 11 out of 15.
Thank you. So then I run it. Look. Look what happened. Ebrahimi payroll system, enter employee ID. Okay, if I want to make it bigger?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know how to do it. I'll try. Okay, I put NL here. There is another command. NL means go to the next line. Put it, make it nicer. So I'm going to compile it again, and then okay, it's waiting for me. There is error. Why is error there? What did I do that it didn't like? And well, you say no error?
And one.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. You see. Enter your ID. Okay? I want to put my ID there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what happened? Because now you need to make another command. You see, you know how to display things. You know how to talk. Siri talks. What can I do for you? Hello, I love you. And what, you know, whatever. So you know how to do that. See out. There is a command for see out. The next command is that, how would I grab the information? How do I input? So there is another command. What command is that? Anybody know the name for it? If you have a see out, see in. See in, okay? So now you know how you know how in programming language, C++, you talk. See out, see in. I talk, and when you see in, you grab it. Okay? So let's see in. Because before, when you type 1, 2, 3, 4, it didn't get it. It went away. So I want another command. So now you're learning a lot of commands, but 2 of them are very important. One is see out, that speaks out. One is see into Kim, grab it in. Try. I know you're tired.
13
I
out
know
of
you
15.
didn't sleep, not just you. You know, sometimes you sleep. What can I do? At least
Professor,
you pay
13
attention.
out of 15.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm going to use see in. See in. See in. And because you're not just seeing, you have to put it in the memory. Programming has to do with the memory also. It's a bunch of words and interaction with the memory. Memory is very important. So I'm going to put it in the memory. How? If it's your own memory, you put your own name. You can call it X, you can call it Y, or call it ID. Which one would you like? You like call it X, Y, or ID? Which one? Hurry up. ID, because ID is related. You know, you can call it anything you want. Call it Spanish, call it Japanese. So I call it ID. But in programming, you can't just say ID. You have to ahead of time say what ID is for compiler. I said this is integer. Integer means it's a number. Number that is whole. Whole. So I call it ID is integer. Okay? Look, wow, I'm so proud of you. Really, you don't know how much you learn in just a matter of minutes. You don't understand that. You should be appreciate that. You see? It's waiting for you. Do you see the cursor? And do you see the cursor? Cursor is waiting for you. Before it didn't wait for you. See? If you see something waiting for you on the screen, because there is a see-in. So always computer is waiting for you. I'm going to wait for you. Roslyn, you got it?
Yeah.
So there is going to be a scene there that I'm waiting for you. It's blinking there. So okay, look what she did. Excellent, Taylor. What do you do? Do it. Don't be afraid. Crash the system.
Oh, it's
Yes, hit enter.
Enter?
Yes, everything you do, enter means act on it. What happened? Great. It took it.
15
It
out of
took it.
15.
But if we then, we're done with it? Or
15 out of 15.
But we have 20 minutes, I said. 5 more minutes? Okay.
5 more minutes.
All right, thank you. So let's now, what else we need to do? We got an ID, but we need the payroll. Payroll means that we're going to do gross pay. We need to ask you your hours worked. We're going to ask you your rate. We're going to multiply them. We call them gross pay, and we're going to display it. Okay? If you want to have tax rate, we can calculate tax, or we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to do it forever, for everybody. Okay? So, wow, very good. You see, Joseph read that. He said, I'm going to use while to go. You know, if you have a while and you have a data, you can do all election in matter of second. Find out the people who voted. How many voted? How many that? You don't need all of these recount and this and that. If they do it right from beginning, okay, it's just matter of second. You have a while, you have an if, you got the answer in a minute. Okay? All right. So let's go back and we do other. We're gonna. I know you like copy and paste. I'm gonna just do it. Just be careful. I'm gonna copy and paste because I don't have time. But I really like to type because I get experience. The next question is, I'm gonna copy and paste this to say enter hours work, enter hourly rate. Okay? And that's it. That's all I need to do. I can ask other questions. I can ask you, are you what? Married? What's your gender? I can ask you who you vote, or I can find it. You understand what I mean? I can get the data, or but that's what it is. The things comes here. Enter employee ID. I'm going to say enter your hours work. Or I can leave the enter alone. Just help me. So you can just type enter hours work, hours work. On hours work. Yeah. This is my accent. So every time you have a word, you have to keep it in the memory. What should we call it? Somebody help me.
2 out of 5.
Not ID
Hours.
anymore because you ask you enter hours work. I used to say in French hours work or hourly or wage rate or you know French. Why don't you? I don't believe it.
I speak American. Actually, wait, how do you say hours in French?
How can you don't know French? How you say
How you say it in Peru?
hours? Hora means hours. I can
Spanish.
guess.
The Spanish.
But hora means is Latin. It must be hora. What's the French word for hora? Hours.
Well,
Heure. You see, You see, it was like that. I told you it's that. I know French. The other day I said, ugh, and they know that I talk about words. Okay. We call it ugh. Okay? I call it ugh. Anyway, Junior knows Chinese. No, he said he's going to China soon for an exchange program. Our work. Now we got it in the memory. Also, whatever you're in the memory. Yes, you have to do that. You have to declare it. We call it declaration. I want to say to your kids that you know programming. Hello, I really found the gold. Just tell them I found the gold today. I found the mine. So the next thing is that I want to put the rate, hourly rate. I'm going to copy, do not copy, type it. So you have the experience, wait on it, sweat on it, I don't know what you want to do. And what's the next thing? Enter hourly rate.
You can leave hourly there.
All right, you can leave hourly, yes. Hourly, okay, copy, hourly rate. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin is great. And we changed the, how we change, what should we call another memory? Another memory, Charles. What should we call that one, Charles? We have hours work, ID, and what else?
HR.
HR. You can call it hourly rate. You can call it in your language, by the way. Machine doesn't know. Whatever you say is okay. It's your word. All right?
4 out of 5.
But we do it with a, compile it. See what happens. Anytime you do something, compile and see what happens. See what happens. Actually, it's going to give you error. Actually, it doesn't give you errors. Very good. But some problem there. Run it. Yes, run it. Wow. Very good. This is the first time that I gave to my student to drive. Take the control. Very good. Wow. It's interacting. This is called interaction now. Interaction. You went to the bank. They ask you what you want. What can I help you? You want to You want to withdraw? You want to deposit? You want to transfer? What do you want? I said, okay, this is my ID. I want to, oh, what happened? You see? She put, but what happened? How come we didn't give her a result? We gave him hours work. Edmund, are you with me? Or you are at work? Are you at work or you are here?
Am I at work?
Professor,
No, I'm
5 out of 5.
Huh? I'm here.
No, don't get mad. You know, are you at work? Means your mind.
I drove 40 minutes here. I know I'm here.
I mean your mind. Patrick, are you okay? I see someone who looks sad, you know. Why do you look sad? You should so happy now.
Professor.
I didn't know it was so simple. I didn't know how people making subject like these, you know, they're making Facebook, they're making Google, they're making Yahoo. The concept is so simple, but the idea is, so if you know the concept, then the idea, and you don't have to do it yourself, you so ask people to do it for you. And you ask people to bring the money for you. Okay, that's what it is. Yes, let's move on.
5 out of 5.
5 minutes left, that's it, you know.
No, that's it.
Tell her, that's it, you know, 5 minutes, okay? It's her, you know, it's not me. So anyway, let's go back. Actually, we are on the, we got 60. James, you got to really pay attention. If you really pay attention, I didn't talk about anything else. This was much easier than Excel, much easier than Access. It's much easier than anything that you learn in that. But the problem is that how would you convey it to yourself? Now, how come we didn't get gross pay? How come we didn't get gross pay? How come? Yes. What's the word? What's the word? Why we didn't get it? But what's the question? We didn't program it. You didn't program it, darling. That's the question. You didn't program it. Anything you want, you have to program. If you go to some place, they're not good. You see the emails, some problem. You know, Blackboard is problem because they didn't program it well or they haven't programmed it. You understand? These two things. They didn't program it well or they haven't programmed it. One of these. One of the things that is